Добро пожаловать, добро пожаловать, доброе утро, добро пожаловать в мой YouTube канал. Сегодня я... Welcome guys to my YouTube channel. Today I am going to go grocery shopping, and I will be doing grocery shopping in a different store than I usually do because where the place I usually go, it gets a little bit crowded and I don't want people looking at me like a madman, although the place where I'm going also might just be as crowded, so regardless. But basically, oh god, I talk too much. I want to show you guys what like the Russian supermarket looks like. So today is a grocery shopping video, so I'm going to go shop, do the monthly shopping. I don't have any food in my fridge is completely empty, and so I'm just going to go do some shopping and show you guys what it is, how much they cost, how things are not like now kind of expensive in Russia compared to like maybe some years ago. So show you guys the new prices of things in Russia in 2025. Yeah, so I'll take you guys along with me so you guys can see. So yeah, today is actually Sunday guys, and I'm planning to go for the grocery shopping after church. That's probably won't be too late. It won't be too late. I want to go today because I don't think I'll have any other time again during the week, so it's better I just do it now. And I already have a very busy week ahead of me, so many projects to do, case issue to do again, and this and that. So I'm gonna go after church and just take you guys along with me and see how everything is. So I'll carry you guys along, and hopefully it's a cool video. So this is one of the other shops I go to shop on like a regular basis. It's called Magnet, and it's also really good. And this one is actually close to my house, but that's not the one I'm going to today. Also, we also have Piazza. Is this one? It's also very, very good. I also go there a lot, very often. So, but I'm not going there today. The one I'm going to is Linia, and you guys will see it in a bit. So I got to Linia. The name of the place is called Linia, and then I'm just going to go through all of the aisles and show you guys how all the aisles look like while I'm also doing my shopping, my weekly or monthly shopping. So I'm going to first start with the areas where it's like dorm. So these are like household items that are here. These are dishwashers, but I don't buy my dishwashers from here actually, and I still have like a whole big bottle of dishwasher at home, so I'm not buying today. But I need to get some tissues, so but not these ones. Next, decided to get some toothpaste because I have just one left at home, so I need to replenish, and also get some toothbrushes. And yes, I'm gonna get two and then it wasn't coming out from there. I don't know why, but finally it came out. So getting toothbrushes first, then I'm gonna get bathing soaps. Now bathing soaps here, this is like the cheapest that's really good here. It's called Absolute, and it's like one of the #1 brands in Russia. Actually, it's written on the soap, #1 brand in Russia. It's like an antibacterial soap. In Nigeria I usually use Safeguard, but like Safeguard is so expensive, like it's very, very expensive here, so I don't bother myself buying Safeguard. I just buy the next best option, which is also very good, and I've been using it for a very lot of time. But Safeguard, no, I just keep it aside and buy Absolute instead. Yes. And also now but I usually like to buy the capsules. So there are a lot of different washing machines. I don't even know which one to get anyways, but I think I finally found one. Yes, the Max, and I think it was on promo. So this is the first section where they have all the shampoos and all of the things to make you smell nice. Dove is still in Russia. Dove hasn't left Russia. Yes, there's some products that are still in Russia that I'm surprised are still here due to the sanctions. There's also Nivea. Nivea is still in Russia, and I really use and I really like it. But today I'm not buying any of this product because I have some of them already at home. So back to this tissue section, and I'm looking for Familia, and I found it. So I'm getting the one that is 8 rolls, so that I don't have to buy this again for like at least a month or two. So it's April and Easter is along the corner, so Russians take Easter as a very, very big holiday, and there's a lot of cakes. There are cakes being sold everywhere, and these are free samples that you can taste from. So I tasted some behind the camera. And then also I decided to check for some bread, but as you guys know, I'm not a big fan of bread here. So yeah, but some of their breads are nice, especially like when it's like very, very fresh. It can be nice, but I rather just like eat like tortillas and get that, or their fresh snacks like this ones. I do like the snacks. The snacks are better. They're really, really nice actually. They have cinnamon rolls. They have this ones they call plushka. Yes, and they taste really, really nice actually. So not all Russian bread is bad actually. And then a lot of cake. I told you there's so many cakes everywhere. Then this is the chocolate section. So you know your boy is on a diet. So I didn't buy any chocolates. I promise guys, I didn't buy any chocolates yet. So but there are different chocolates here in Russia. As you can see, there's a whole section just for sweet things. Here we have the Oreos, biscuits, cookies, all of it. Just mentioning it, there's a whole wild variety of this, and luckily I'm not a big fan of this, thank God. Oh, unfortunately I found something that is my guilty pleasure. Coffee candy, Kopiko. This is literally like my best candy ever, and unfortunately I thought I was going to leave this aisle without buying anything, because this is like right at the end of the aisle, and then I now saw this, so I had to get it. Luckily it was on like a discount, so it wasn't that expensive, so it was like a 10% discount, so I just got 2 different flavors. This is the coffee area. There's a wide variety of coffee. Like I think like Russians love a lot of coffee, so yeah. Hi guys. Oats for breakfast. Unfortunately they didn't have the oats that I like here, so I didn't get any of the oats out here, although they did have nice flavors here, but most of them I had never tried it, so I didn't want to try something that I end up buying and I won't end up liking. So I just decided to buy something else from another store. So this section is very interesting. You see this in Manka or Manaya, it's like semolina, which reminds me so much of semo that we eat in Nigeria. We usually turn it into like a swallow, and it's very, very nice, and I like it so much. Then also the rice section. The basmati rice here is so expensive. Oh my god, guys, I didn't even buy the basmati rice. I'll just order that online. And then their normal rice also is kind of like a little bit expensive, but I just got it. It was like 10-20 rubles different, so I just got like a few. And yes, also their pasta area, they have different types of pasta here. God, it likes the way Russians love pasta, you think like you can even mistake it for Italy, because there's so many varieties of pastas, and I just like, it's like pasta heaven. So I just got a few that, oh, you can even see this one. Wow. Anyways, I love their pasta here, and it's really a really like good quality pasta. Not just they just don't make it really, really good, but Barilla is like one of the best, and it's not like Russian originally made pasta. So but anyways, it's still really good, and I decided to get the number 13 pasta. Yes, because that's, I like the, what do you say, the length or the size of that one. And I also got this pastaroni. This is also from Italy. I think it's also imported as well. So yeah, this is also very, very nice. Also decided to come and get some sugar that I used to make my pancakes in the morning, and they have pancake flour already made, but I prefer to make mine from scratch, like from the beginning. Also they have a wide variety of tea, actually this very famous tea, Ahmad tea. Winter is over, so I'm not getting any tea now till it's time. I think it might be a good idea to get now because it would be on discounts. But yeah, anyways, this also is very, very nice Scottish tea, but I'm not getting any tea now. So on to the next section, which you guys want to see, is the wine. You guys, this is Russia, so definitely you're going to see a lot of wine and alcohol and vodka and all of that. So you're not wrong. This is a wide variety, ranging from very, very cheap ones to very, very expensive ones. These are beers. These are canned beers. These are bottled beers. They even flavor their beers like apple, strawberries. Actually, this one here, and then also they have Budweiser beer. Yeah, I don't buy any of these beers, so I don't drink, so I don't really take any of this. No, I don't take any of this at all. Yes, this is the whole wine section, and interesting. This here are the big boys, the martini, like, and the rest there. These ones now, they're nothing less than like $20. Yeah, like $20, $30 upwards, $40. So they are very expensive wines, but they even put it in cans, like. It's so interesting. And then also, like, it's just interesting how the markets their wines over here. Like, you could see they even have a priest on top. It's very funny. They have a cat on top here, and they have all sorts of packaging. Like, they don't joke with their wines anyways. So yes, this is whiskey. This is also very expensive as well, but thank God that I am not an alcoholic and I do not need to spend my money on this, because these are very, very expensive to live up to. So you can see the prices that I'm pointing at, they are very expensive to buy all of this. So thank God I just buy my normal soft drinks. So this is your pet section. They have cat food here, they have dog food here. I don't have any of those, but their foods are really, really expensive. So I thank God I also don't have pets, even though I want some really badly. And this pedigree, I know it's also a very good product, because I used to buy for my dogs in Nigeria. But yes, they have pet foods. Now onto my aisle. This is where I will buy my drinks, my fruit juice, since I don't drink alcohol. Yes, so this is the variety of some of the drinks that are here. Some of them actually, some are really expensive and some are cheap. So I just buy the ones that like are average price and I don't need to spend too much money on them. Found this one and decided to get this one. This isn't so expensive, so I'm buying this one. So the canned section for vegetables, I like sweet corn. So usually I usually buy the one in like packets, like ice ones, but I decided to buy the one in can today. And I also like baked beans. I like to put them in salads, but like I've not really had the best experiences of baked beans here, so I don't think I'm going to buy the baked beans here, because I don't want to buy something that I will end up liking. And this other side is baby section. I really don't know, but anyways, there's a baby section here. I don't know anything about baby food, but I think it's expensive. So yeah, then next I also got to my favorite section, the Chinese section, Asian section, whereby soy sauce and then the rice noodles. And I had to get some of this. They had a wide variety. And then Chinese food here is so expensive, guys. The bottle of soy sauce is expensive, the rice pasta is expensive. They even have prawn crackers, which I really, really love, so this is really, really nice. And they just have a wide variety of Asian food, which I really, really love here. Then also they have canned sardines, canned fish. A lot of their things here are canned. Inside the canned section, and I really do like sardines. So also they have canned beef. I think they literally can everything. This is canned liver. I think there's also canned pork. Yes, there's a canned pork here. So like literally they can every single thing cannibal, because I think people just like it like this. And then there's also noodles that you can just quickly eat if you're a student. This is like a quick dinner you can make. Just put in some hot water and add your spices, and also mashed potatoes. I've never tried those before, so I don't know how they taste, but I usually just buy these ones. These are the ones I cook. I don't like to just boil water. I like to cook it and make some magic with my noodles. Also, I decided to get some oils. You see, these oils are olive oil and they are very expensive. They're like more than $10. They're like $10, $15, $20 and up. They're like that. So, and they're like these very, very small bottles. They're very healthy, but I'm not making that much money to buy olive oil every single week. So I just go for the cheaper option, which is the sunflower oil, which isn't a bad choice either, just that it's not the healthiest. So I just go with this #1 brand in Russia, which is also very, very good, and it's okay for me. Also, then go buy the vegetables. I saw this really, really nice cabbages. All of them have been weighed already, so I saw these cute ones and decided to get them because I just like the way they are, and I like them smaller like this. And also there were mushrooms there available, and there were fresh tomatoes. I like mushrooms, but it's been a while I actually made any dish with mushrooms, so I don't really think I'm not feeling the vibes with mushrooms. And these are the tomatoes. They cost this amount to 69 rubles per kg. And then these are tangerines. Yeah, tangerines, not oranges. These are also fresh apples. The ones here aren't looking good, so I didn't get them. And then this is a very expensive salmon, a very expensive salmon, again above $10, $15, and so on. I hardly ever buy salmon. Maybe I buy salmon like once in a blue moon. And then this is me getting few tomatoes and then measuring it. So this is the number of the tomatoes, and then measure it, and then you get a receipt, and then you put it on the tomatoes, and then you do your checkout there. And then this is also caviar, very famous here. Tried it once, they didn't like it. I don't know what the fuss is about, but apparently really rich people like it. Anyways, got some strawberries to take with my oats that I make for breakfast in the morning. Have new love for strawberries now. Also decided to get some avocado, which I generally personally don't like, but I see a lot of people taking it, and it's very healthy actually. It's a healthy form of good fat. And a taro de pepper, I'm not getting that. Also, these are their grapes. They are kind of expensive, but it's manageable. I like these ones because they are seedless. Most of the grapes here are seedless, so that's why they're a little bit more expensive. But the ones that I first showed were cheaper, so they're not that expensive. So I just got a few that I would eat my oats, and maybe just as a healthy snack. Also, their bananas are a bit expensive here, so I just got a few as well because I didn't want to buy so much. And then also their red bell peppers were kind of good, okay, per kg. It was not bad, so I got a few to make like stir fries or something like that. So I got about 3, and then the price isn't so bad. Also, they are also fresh potatoes that they have, and the prices of potatoes here are actually quite cheap in my opinion. So you can just take potatoes as much as you want, and it's affordable. Also, the fresh carrots washed are cheaper than the unwashed ones. In my opinion, I just buy the unwashed ones and wash them myself, and I also find them more tasty. Not because they're cheaper, but I just find them tasty. I don't know why. And then also some onions. I already have some at home, so I just got a few to supplement for the week. And also, guys, yeah, shrimps are very expensive here. I don't know why it's expensive. There's a lot of oceans around Russia, like there are a lot of sea, so I feel like it should be cheaper. Yeah, prawn should be cheaper, but like it's seafood is more expensive than beef, than chicken, and like it's quite cold anyway, so I understand. Like this now costs about $15 or $20. I'm not sure, but I'll put this price on the screen. Yes, these are fresh chicken breast that has been cut, and they even put prices already, which is very good for me to buy, as I'm interested in gymming. They are more expensive. Chicken breasts are more expensive. These are chicken wings, so I just got some chicken wings, which was a good price, I believe. And then also they have frozen fish, which I do like fish, but not that much, so I just got this small ones that were affordable, not expensive, and I think they taste nice. And they also have so many sauces, guys. Like, they don't joke with their sauces. They have garlic sauce, cheese sauce. They literally have sauce for everything. Barbecue sauce, mustard sauce, you name it. Russians are your sauce plug. And then they also have like these fresh vegetables that they put in the fridge, so they already cut it for you, and then you just like see they already have your cut green beans and then the mixed veggies, so you can just come and fetch them and make your food you want. Or you decide to buy the ones in the packets. It's already been packaged there, you see them here. I personally don't like buying these ones a lot because some of them already have rice in them, so I just avoid it because I don't want to have cooking times of the rice in the packet and the rice I'm cooking, so I don't usually buy it. So I just usually buy the ones that already been cut. But this one doesn't have rice inside, so I do buy this sometimes. I'm buying these noodles. These are like one of my best noodles in Russia. I like the flavors, I like the texture, is really nice for me. Some people don't like these noodles, they don't like it, so it's definitely based on preference. I might like it, you might not like it, but that's nice. Russia is famous for mayonnaise, guys. There's like a whole complement of mayonnaise. They have so many. Apart from this place now, there's another aisle again that is just mayonnaise. They even have a bucket of mayonnaise. You can never run out of mayonnaise here in Russia. They love their mayo. So yes. Also they have a lot of sausages. Like they also don't run out of sausages. I just buy this chicken sausages, or franks they call them. So because a lot of the sausages have pork inside, so luckily there's some of them that are chicken, so I just buy chicken sausages. This is another wide variety. I see these ones on top. I don't know what they are. I don't even near them. I don't even buy them because they look as if they should be rotten. They look fermented and thrown away. Probably it's pork, so I don't know. I just buy what I know and don't go exploring. And then also I need to buy some cheese as well, for maybe creamy pasta or something. So this, I've already cut your cheese for you, so you just buy it. The cheese as well is not that expensive here, so it's quite affordable to get their cheese. So here, this is the section where they sell fresh meats. We have your liver, your pork, your all sorts of it, pig ears, like everything. But I'm not buying it here. I'm not buying this here. I'm going to go to the farmer's market and buy it there and show you guys what their farmer market looks like. So yeah, they also have their seasoned chicken. If you already want your chicken to be seasoned and you don't want to season it yourself, they have it all different varieties. Here they have the yogurts kind of section, like Greek yogurt, all those healthy milk, different forms of milk. And as I mentioned earlier, they have more mayonnaise. As we can see here, there's different sections dedicated to mayonnaise. They really love their mayo here in Russia. So yeah, also this is the milk section. They sell some of their milks in sachets or in bottles, and their milks usually expire after like 10 days or so you have to finish the week, like in the milk in like a week if you buy it. So this is some butter here, yeah, and also more mayonnaise again. And then this is some yogurts. This, I like to drink this yogurts, or cocktails. This is also cocktails on top. So not cocktail, sorry, milkshake. Some cheese for some sandwich to eat with breakfast, very nice. Some have ham. I'm just going to buy the classic one that doesn't have anything. And then also cornflakes. I'm not buying any because I still have some at home. So yeah, I have different kind of cornflakes here, cereals, and yeah, I don't really know all of this rishi, but yeah. And then also I think that's the end of the aisle, and God's going to go and pay for my things, and it was a very, very interesting experience that I think I'll talk about it later. But yeah, I'll show you guys how much I spent at the end of the day. So guys, these are all the things I bought from the supermarket, and I know it looks like a bit much, but honestly this isn't that much, because I don't want to give an estimate of how much this will last me, but I'll say probably like maybe a week or two. Some of the things will definitely last me like a month. Like the tissue paper will definitely last me like a month or more. Hi, good morning guys. So today I'm going to the farmer's market. I wasn't able to go yesterday, so I'm going today. Show you guys how the farmer's market is. I myself have only been there like once or twice, so it's going to be very interesting how I purchase things there, but hopefully it's not that difficult for me. So I'm gonna go there and take you guys along with me, but I have class now, so I'm gonna go to my class now, and then after my class I'm gonna go to the farmer's market. So guys, this is the farmer's market. There's so many things here: fresh cucumbers, fresh strawberries, a lot of flowers are being sold. The market is so crowded, like it's so different from shopping inside a mall or inside like a supermarket. So here they sell all sorts of things: clothes, brooms, jewelries, name it, they have it here. That's why it's called a market. It reminds me so much of Nigeria, shopping in Nigeria, which was a good experience, you know, going with my mom or going by myself, you know, doing all of that. And this is just the clothes section, and this is not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for meat. So I realized that okay, I was walking the wrong direction, so I had to make a U-turn and go and find the meat side. So more flowers being sold. If you don't know, as I mentioned before in my previous vlogs, Russians love flowers, especially the women. They love their flowers a lot. So if you want to be on the good side of a Russian woman, just get her some nice beautiful flowers and she will love you, literally. So this is like one of the best gifts you can give to Russian women. Also, I think I finally found the meat store. Yes, this is it. This is the meat store, and I'm going to go price. Wish me luck, guys. These are some fresh foods outside. You can also buy here if you want, and they're also cheaper as well. So yeah, that is it. And now I'm going into the farmers meat market to shop for meat. So I hope this will be a good experience. So guys, I'm in the farmers markets inside. So this is what it typically looks like in Russia. So here, okay, they sell not only meat. Actually, there's a section they sell meat, but like here they sell fresh vegetables, fresh tomatoes, fresh cabbages, and as you can see, the prices are definitely cheaper than the ones that I showed you guys at the mall that I shopped yesterday. So these are definitely cheaper. They have I think they have almost literally everything, although some of the things here I do not know, so I'm not going to get them. And also I was like wondering if I should record here or not, because I didn't want to push my camera into someone's face, but I guess it was okay. They have some seeds here that they sell and some nice things. The fruits are actually really fresh and nice, you know, and it's really good that they're cheap. So I'm just showing you guys around to see how it is and how it looks like in general. And then there's finally coming to the meat section. A lot of the meat here is pork, and I was looking for beef, so I had to ask.
Не, прошли туда.
Да, только свиньи.
Тут свинина, да. Может, пить надо.
Сейчас, я вернусь.
Говядина. Пройди.
Ага, спасибо.
870.
Здравствуйте. Нет свинина, говядина.
Вот говядина.
Да? Сколько
Я не
килограмм?
знаю, что ты будешь брать. Что тебе надо? Что ты хотел? Что тебе надо?
Немного, не 1 килограмм. Да.
60 рублей. И на косточке или мякоть?
Еще раз?
На косточке или мякоть?
Мякоть, да.
Пойдет такой кусочек?
Много.
Килограмм.
Половина, пожалуйста. Да. Ага. Да. Вот.
Сейчас килограмм тебе надо. 850 рублей.
80.
Ну, это без кости, да? Что, говядину докупили, дорогой. Это хорошо. Да так же было вот 950, а я тебе отдала за 850.
Ага. Хорошо, спасибо. Переводчик или...
Есть, а налички нет у тебя?
Нет налички.
Ну, переводи.
Ага. Хорошо.
So guys, I got the beef and it was like a whole hassle. I mean, I could understand most of the Russian she was saying, but I could not understand some. So this is like my own personal translation, because I did not use Google Translate or anything. This is just what I believe she was saying, and she understood me. So we did the transaction and it was successful. I feel like she was a bit rude and shouting, but I mean, it's normal Russian shout a lot, so, and she's old, so maybe, I don't know. But anyways, I secured my meat, and then now I decided to get some vegetables. I saw some nice spring onions, so I decided to get some, and some celery, so I got from this lady. And then I asked her the prices for this, and she said this one was 50 rubles, and then this other one was for 100 rubles. So I just decided to get one for 50 rubles.
Тоже 50?
Это 100.
Это 100 рублей. Хорошо.
Маленький, да?
Ага. Да.
50. Что еще пришла?
Прибочек. Ага. Точно прибочек. Ага. Сбербанк, да.
So this is the fish section, And they have some frozen fish as well here, as well as some fresh fish, which they also sell. As you can see, she's cutting some of the fresh fish, and then there's some that are also in the tank. I saw her fetching from the tank, but I'd already left by the time she was fetching from the tank. But salmon, regardless, is very expensive, whether it's in the market or is in the mall, but it's a bit cheaper here at the market. Well, anyways, I just left it. And these have already cut cabbage and carrots for your salads if you want them to be already cut. I don't like that. I prefer to make mine because I don't know how they cut it, so I just buy my cabbages and my carrots myself and I cut them. And then I think this was like honey because I wasn't really recognizing what it looks like, so I decided not to buy it because I didn't know what it was. She was trying to convince me to buy something but no. And then I also wanted to get some fruits, so I decided to go to this guy's store, and then he had some kind of customers there, so, and then he wasn't giving me face. Actually, the little bit rude, so I decided to go to another lady's store. This lady here, she was way, way friendlier, and then I decided to get some fruits from her here.
Здравствуйте.
Нет, я не слышу.
Банан дива.
А?
Банан. Дива. А сколько?
Два штучки.
Да.
350.
А сколько?
Краткосрочная, она плотная. 80 рублей.
80. 80. А и виноград. Какой дорогой? Не очень дорогой. Вот это?
Такой, да.
Так. А без космолек?
Без косточек.
Ага. Чуть-чуть, немного, да. Хорошо. Спасибо.
60.
Ага.
130 рублей. Все.
По карте можно или переводчик?
Перевод.
Перевод. Хорошо, хорошо. Спасибо.
Капуста.
Что там?
Капуста 43, да?